going on YouTube? Syntax Collector can review the Super Nintendo and N64 portion of my collection today. Super Nintendo came out in 1991, which I had sold all my Nintendo games on my Nintendo to get one, so Mom would not buy me one without doing so. And N64 in 1996 was released, never had one. But anyway, so what do we have here? Donkey Kong Country. Final Fight was great. Beat 'em up. Gradius 3 was a great shmup. Illusion of Gaia was a great RPG. Killer Instinct, probably one of the best fighting games after Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. Pac-Man, Paperboy, Pac-Man, Mario's Time Machine, UN Squadron, Street Fighter 2, and Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Love Street Fighter. Favorite fighting game of mine. Then, I got Street Fighter 2 Alpha. Forgot I had that. And again, most of these games I've picked up locally on Facebook, Craigslist, OfferUp. Have not bought any of these off of eBay. And some, I don't think I got any off Instagram yet either for Super Nintendo or N64. Yeah, Super Mario World, that came with the system. Yoshi's Island. And we got X-Men, Mutant Apocalypse. And then these cases I got locally as well. They're pretty cheap, but people are selling these things. So this is the plastic one, and this is the wooden one. People are selling these things for 50, 60 bucks or more, plus shipping. Let's see what else we got here. Arcade's Greatest Hits, Battle Clash, Bulls versus Blazer, which is appropriate since The Last Dance just came out on Sunday, episode 1 and 2, and they're going to do 2 episodes every Sunday for 10 episodes. Call Slam, NHL, my sports games looks like football, Jurassic Park, King Griffey Jr., and Yoshi's Safari. And we come down to some of the box stuff. I don't think I have too many CIB. Got Batman Forever. It's a cheapy game. Pit Fighter. Caesar's Palace. My box N64. Hybrid Heaven. Knockout Kings, I think might be sealed. Yep, that one's sealed. Check out locally for cheap, probably less than 10 bucks. Sports games people just give away. Perfect Dark. And War Gods. I think I got that from a game store locally that was going out of business. Probably Goodfellas, I believe. And back to Super Nintendo, Tecmo, Super Bowl, Tetris Attack, Tasmania Devil, Super Star Wars, which a lot of people are a fan of that. Super NES Scope 6, I had the game, but not the gun. Did have, and then I have the Super Famicom. I got Street Fighter 2 and Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. So those I actually did get off eBay because they're Japanese versions of the Super Nintendo, and you can actually mod your Super Nintendo to play Super Famicom games. Basically, you just have to cut down some plastic on the inside of the game slot. Mario Paint, Lion King, King Griffey Jr. Oh, then I have this random Famicom disc. It's the only one I have. I think I called it NDS, Nintendo Disk System. And then here's the loose N64 again. I didn't play much N64 because I was a teenager. I wasn't into video games at the time. But I got these custom labels, the top labels off of eBay. I think it makes it look really great for displaying Duke Nukem 0R. I love Duke Nukem. So, Pokemon Stadium, Ready to Rumble. That was good on Dreamcast. Ready to Rumble. Star Wars, Super Mario 64, Track and Field, Turok, Seeds of Evil, and then the WWF games, which is now WWE. Back then, WWF acquired WCW, then became WWE, and Zelda. That's a classic. And I do have I think they call it the Donkey Kong Green N64 I have hooked up with the controller, but I have the black version, and I have the box original version. Box is kind of beat up, but it is complete in box. But just want to give you guys a quick rundown of my Super Nintendo games and N64, since I don't have a whole lot of them. Just want to show off another part of the collection, piece by piece, running through games individually, since I don't want to overload you guys during the Man Cave Game Room 2020 video. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. It'll should go over the whole game room setup I have. Please feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. JJ out.